Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and today we're gonna talk about how you keep your edges in your protective styles, okay? So y'all, I'm sorry. I know this is like rare form. Usually when I show up like this, like I'm about to put on some makeup. When I tell y'all, baby, these cramps, they're like, oh, we're coming for everything you have. I don't have no energy right now. I just washed my braids. If you're looking for a braids wash day, that video is already up on my channel. I'll link it down in the description bar for you. But today I just want to talk about like how you keep your edges, because I've seen too many of you, my friend, that have come to me talking about your edges or just your hair in general has been falling out after you get your braids. Like you have so much breakage and things like that. So I just want to talk about some things that I do to help keep my hair intact that have like been fail proof for me. Rule number one, don't braid your edges. Don't braid them. Like, I know you like want that super clean, sleek look, but the point of a protective style is to protect your hair. If you braiding your edges up, girl, you're like making that hair work overtime, because the edges is so fragile. Like, they don't need to be braided. This is what my edges look like. Okay, you see that? Like, my edges are out. They've curled up. For those of you that have asked, like, oh my gosh, you put your braids in so far away from your relaxer, what's the point? If you're like, yeah, my edges are gonna be curled up. I'm okay with that. The point of this style is not for my hair to be looking sleek, it's for my hair to get a rest. If you're braiding your hair, you have a little bit more control over this. If someone else is braiding your hair, you just have to be super adamant. Like, please do not braid my edges. Like, if somebody put a braid right here, because I know someone would, like if I went to a shop, if they put a braid right here, I would go home and take this braid out. And that leads me to my next one. Don't braid your hair too tight, especially like with knotless braids. I have a tutorial on how I did my hair. I'll link it down below for you, but it's also really easy to grip it way too tight. So like I said, if you're doing it yourself, you do have a little bit more control because you can feel like the grip and the tension yourself. If someone is braiding your hair, just please let them know, like, I have very fragile hair. Lie if you got to. My hair is super fragile, super fine. Like, I can't have it braided super tight. The other thing, and I feel like I've been preaching this, y'all, is you have too much product on your hair. You have too much product on your hair, like going all the way down the length of your hair. You have too much product on your edges. You have too much product on your roots. Like, just think of it. This is the best analogy I can give, and I feel like I've said this to y'all before. Just imagine if you had like that beeswax or jam or whatever it is that you put on your hair all over your skin for like 3-4 weeks. When you take this off, like, your skin is gonna be like dried up. Like, your skin needs exposure to like the air, like basic necessity, like air, water. Other reason why you might be noticing a lot of breakage with your hair is you maybe didn't go into your protective style with the healthiest of hair, which I know might be like confusing to some people. Like, wait girl, like why my hair gotta be super healthy going into it? Like, number one, if you have a relaxer, did you put your braids in, or your whatever the protective style is, cornrows, twists, too close to the last time you relaxed? That's too much tension on those relaxed roots. We talked about that, okay? Are your ends already super fried and crunchy? Give your ends a good trim at least 3 to 4 weeks before you get your style, so that your hair has time to like grow in like a better, healthy environment. And I would also say, just like give your hair a good wash, like with a clarifying shampoo if you feel like you need it. Do a little hot oil treatment so like your scalp is like moisturized, because you have to think about it. You're like putting your hair up for the most part and leaving it alone. Now we know like you still have to do maintenance on your braids and stuff, and like, you know, wash and moisturize your scalp, but for the most part your hair, like my hair down here, is not reachable right now. Like, it's on do not disturb. Lastly, I want to say, a lot of you guys, or I won't even say a lot, but a couple of you have asked me, am I gonna do a video styling my braids? And I'm so sorry to disappoint, because I usually try to give y'all everything y'all ask for, but the answer is no, because I really don't style my braids. And if you're noticing a lot of breakage, or like you feel like your braids are pulling your hair out, especially like around like your edges, the nape of your neck, right here in the middle, are you pulling your hair back in too many ponytails? Are you pulling your hair back in too tight of like a low ponytail? Like, any sort of tight tension like that on your hair while it's in these braids is not good. I know you're gonna be so tempted when you first get them braids to throw your hair up in that ponytail, girl, and let it swing from here to there. Don't do it. don't do it. You need to give your hair, I give my hair a rest of like at least a full week before I even attempt to wear my hair in like a ponytail or anything like that. The only time I put my hair up and like actually like style it, I'm usually throwing it back like in a really low pony, and most of the time it's like so loose, like the hair tie is like all the way down here. I do put my hair up in a bun when I'm getting in the shower, but for the most part I'm just letting my hair hang just like this. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that helped somebody out. The kitchen beauticians over here, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out. I want to make this like a community where we can share, because y'all teach me a lot of stuff that I don't even know about hair. So and I ain't go to nobody hair school, so please teach me, tell me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.